Okay, we have a Nintendo Switch. This one could be a little bit of an adventure. It came in because the customer said it was liquid damage. There's no initial signs of liquid damage. I've already looked it over. There's no shorts around M92 T36. There's no shorts around BQ. That's the initial measurements I've taken. And it pretty well looks fine, but we'll have to take it out and look. They said it was powering on and making noise, so we tried an LCD replacement. And now it's doing nothing. I can show you what it's doing on the power supply, so take a look in the bottom left. And it's acting a bit abnormal. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have the battery connected. We'll connect the battery and try that again. He said it was making some sort of noise, but it's not. Let's grab my fully charged known good. And perform a test there. All right. Let's try it with mine. I keep hearing some sort of click. I'm not real sure what that's about. Push the power button, nothing. Alright, so we're going to have to get this thing apart and take a look around and see if we can figure out what is going on. I think we'll start by looking in the LCD connector because I don't know how experienced they are with LCDs. And that connector is a great place to mess up a Nintendo Switch. Alright, we'll be back. Okay, we have it out of the housing, and we definitely saw some resistance when we were pulling the cables out of these connectors. Oh boy, that looks great. Some sort of sticky stuff. Does not look like it was kind to that connector. Alright, definitely got to clean that up at least. Let's take a look in the LCD connector. Small blessings, it does not look like it got into the LCD connector. Okay. So we at least have one we need to look at. Oh boy, it looks like there's some stuff in these down here too. At least that one. So we're going to have to clean that one up. Let's continue looking around, see if we see any more evidence. And pop off this NAND if I can. It is not being cooperative. I like it when it takes the whole shield with it usually. Preferably without breaking. It's not being exceptionally cooperative at the moment. See if I can get that. Grab my old worn out tweezers here. I'd like to have a look under that shield. There we go. Oh, come on. That started. There we go. Let's have a look-see under there. Make sure no gunk got under there. Okay, that's okay. Good. Get in here without knocking anything off the board. Alright, make sure there's nothing got around CPU. I don't really see much. Okay, that's good. Alright, looks like these connectors are really our concern at the moment. Let's look at the other side of the board though. Particularly around VGAs and logic. I'm not seeing much though. No discolorations. It's just those connectors that are a problem. Looks like we might get away with just doing a good cleanup on those. A job is a job. We'll take an easy one. If we can get it. There's some chance that this driver could be our problem, because they were not getting image before. Alright, let's clean up on these connectors and see what we get as far as behavior. Alright, so with that, I do want to look at those connectors on the housing. Clear up all this alcohol and other miscellaneous crap. Let's take a look at the connectors. Make sure they're not all gunked up and tore up. They've definitely seen better days on this side. Yeah, this one may not be a great electronics video, but this is part of it. Sometimes this is what you run into. I think we got it for the most part. Let's take a look at the fan. Oh, God. It's, oh shoot, I'm losing screws. That is not my intention. All right. And, oh yes, that is quite roadied up here. We'll be back. I'll take off this rail and then we'll work on it. All right, I've pulled the rail. See if we can get this thing to lay down so I can clean it. Should at least not be shortening each other together, and I don't see any broken connections, so. All right. Take another good close look at the fan one. Might be able to hit that a little better. Nah, that's all right. It's just a little discolored. Okay. So, real quick, everything's attached. It needs to be. I want to perform a power test on the board. That'll flip over. See if we're getting any more normal-ish behavior. Okay, that seems normal. That doesn't. Clean out this port. Okay, try again. Okay, normal-ish. Not normal. All right, let's do some measurements. I'll put these over by the housing. And seems like we're not getting normal behavior from one side of the board. So let's do some more measurements. We double check our measurements and then we'll do measurements around P13. Right on ground. And I'll switch you over so you can follow along. Okay, M92 seems normal. Okay. All right. All right. The thing I did not get to check last time was P13, so we'll check it out. I hit my bleed there. Okay, P13 seems okay. Whenever we have an actual port problem. Anything else we did not see? Alright, let's put it back in the housing and just see what it does. And we'll go from there. If we have to break out the breakout board and figure out what's going on, we will. Okay, having enough to put together enough to do a test. So I'm going to plug my battery in. Let's see what we see. Oh, we got a full battery symbol. Looks like it's going to attempt to boot. Yay! We're back up and running, kids. I'm going to finish reassembly. And then we'll perform some more tests. I have to use my Joy-Cons and make sure that the Joy-Cons are tested, are charging. But anyway, yeah, we've made progress. It was not powering up, now it is powering up, so let's power down. And I will put it back together as much as I can. I don't have all the parts for it, but we'll put it back together as much as we can and then we'll test. Actually, just real quick, I did flip the charger around to test and make sure, and it booted up and prompted the boot on the other side as well. So it appeared it was just being fussy about that PSU. All right, and we will test the Joy-Cons and make sure they charge. I also want to see the fan is spinning, so that's good. Fan seems to have survived. Okay, we are recognizing both Joy-Cons. And see if I can get this in a way that you can see. It is charging both Joy-Cons, so that's fantastic. All right, well, it appears we have solved this with some, just some cleaning. I am going to dock test it, and I'll get set up for that, just to be sure, and we'll be back. Okay, as you can see, we are docking, so everything appears to be working. I'll take it back to the shop so they can reassemble entirely, but it looks like it's good to go. It looks like our little maintenance man work. And that's basically what we are, glorified maintenance men. So our maintenance man work did the job. If you have any questions about the equipment I used, I don't think any of the equipment I used in this video is in the description. A toothbrush, alcohol, tweezers, and a metal and a steel brush. Anyway, most of the equipment I use in these videos is in the description below. If you liked the video, hit the like button, and if you like my channel and would like to see more of this type of content, subscribe, please. It'll help the channel greatly. See you next time.